everybody. Welcome to the Frank Sarris Public Library. um, I'm Miss Ann. You might think you're looking at a leprechaun, right? Well, I'm just pretending. St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, and I have my little lucky leprechaun glasses with the mustache and the little hat. Not sure if a lot of you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I think it's a lot of fun. I like the color green, and I think you know what a leprechaun looks like. How many of you guys have seen a leprechaun before? I've never seen one, but I've been tricked by leprechauns before. So I thought we'd start off singing our good morning song. So here we go. Good morning to you, and how do you do? I'm happy to see you. Good morning to you. Good job. So I'm really happy that you're here to help me celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I thought that we would sing a little song. It's a counting song. We use our hand. We're going to count backwards from 5. And it's a song about little leprechauns. And it goes like this. 5 little leprechauns standing in a row. 5 little leprechauns looking for gold. Because that's what they do, right? They look for gold and they have gold. So a rainbow appeared and led the way, and 1 little leprechaun danced away. So now we have 4 little leprechauns standing in a row. 4 little leprechauns looking for gold. A rainbow appeared and led the way, and another little leprechaun danced away. So now how many do we have? You said 3, you're right. 3 little leprechauns standing in a row. 3 little leprechauns looking for gold. A rainbow appeared and led the way, and another little leprechaun danced away. So now we have 2 little leprechauns standing in a row. 2 little leprechauns looking for gold. A rainbow appeared and led the way, and another little leprechaun danced away. So now we only have 1 little leprechaun looking for gold, or standing in a row, and 1 little leprechaun looking for gold. Then the rainbow appeared and led the way, and the last little leprechaun danced away. So we don't have any more leprechauns. I wonder where they went. I don't know. They're probably at the end of a rainbow, probably, or they're hiding. They're planning some little silly trick to play on you. I don't know. I've seen a lot of leprechaun tricks in my days. Never seen the actual leprechaun, but they leave their destruction and mischief behind. So when you think of leprechauns or St. Patrick's Day, you think of leprechauns, our little friends. And then you think of shamrocks, which you see behind me. There's some shamrocks. And 4-leaf clovers, they're very lucky. Let's see, and rainbows, and let's see, pots of gold and green, the color green. So I think green is because it symbolizes spring, and it's waking up, and it's coming around the corner, and pretty soon all the grass will turn green and the trees will turn green. So we look forward to this time of year. I think it's kind of fun. So I thought we'd sing another song. It's just a little short one. And I know you've heard the song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But we're going to sing If You're Wearing Green Today, Dance a Jig. Okay, and that's what leprechauns do. They dance jigs, and they dance a little bit like this. That's a kind of a jig. You can just kind of like move around, and that's a jig. Okay, so here we go. We'll sing it twice. First time, here we go. It says, if you're wearing green today, dance a jig. If you're wearing green today, dance a jig. If you're wearing green today, Dance a jig and smile and say, have a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Very good. Let's do it again, okay? Because that's kind of fun. Dancing a jig is kind of fun. Okay, so if you're wearing green, are you wearing green? I'm wearing a green scarf, and I was wearing those silly green glasses. So if you're wearing green today, dance a jig. If you're wearing green today, dance a jig. If you're wearing green today, dance a jig and smile and say, have a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Good job. That's fun. But Miss Ann is kind of old, and that kind of wore her out. So we are going to read a story about little Leprechaun. Yeah, this one has a little mask on, and he has some sanitizer. He's very healthy. So this one that I'm going to read to you today is called The Night Before St. Patrick's Day, and it's written by Natasha Wing, and it's illustrated by Amy Wummer. That's a fun word, huh? Wummer. Okay, so it doesn't seem like too long ago that I read The Night Before Thanksgiving. Now it's the night before St. Patrick's Day. Time is just moving forward. This is a fun little story, though. I hope you like it. All right, so the night before St. Patrick's Day. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green. Oh, you see that? There's a little leprechaun hiding behind that hat. Gotta watch for those little leprechauns. They're tricky. Not a creature was stirring, except Tim and Maureen. Looks like they're decorating, huh? They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. That looks kind of fun. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. Oh my. Have you ever built a leprechaun trap before? Yeah. You have to be smarter than a leprechaun sometimes to catch him, huh? They set all the traps round the room with great care, in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Look at all those traps. Aren't they spectacular? Those are very clever. Wonder if they'll catch one. The children then nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. Oh my. Got gold coins over here. And look, even the little dog is dreaming. He's got a little bone in his dream. Yeah, he's hungry. Happy St. Patty's, said Dad early the next morning when he started to play bagpipes without any warning. Ooh. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. Have you guys ever eaten green eggs? Sounds kind of fun. But a terrible mess. Oops, when from their room arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what to their wondering eyes should appear? Oh, could it be? Oh, look who's hiding behind this door. Yeah. But a terrible mess. A leprechaun was here. Oh my, look at that room. Look at all the footprints, and it just looks like a tornado went through there. Oh my heavens. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor. See those footprints? Oh my. which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real live leprechaun. They both saw him wiggling. Look at there, they caught one! Oh my goodness. How exciting. What would you do if you caught a leprechaun? Yeah. His eyes, how they twinkled. His body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed all in green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X, right in your backyard. Wow, so the leprechaun told them where he hid the gold. It's under a rock marked with an X. That seems pretty, uh-oh. But when the kids went outside with their pick and their shovel, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Oh my goodness, look at all that. All those rocks with X's. He wasn't kidding. It's marked with an X, but there's so many. What a trick, huh? Those leprechauns. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Ha ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and better luck next year. So next year they'll have to try again to outsmart that leprechaun. That was pretty funny. My goodness, did anybody have any leprechauns play tricks on you before? Well, one time my daughter woke up and she had all kinds of stuffed animals covering her. The leprechaun had put all of her stuffed animals on top of her bed, on top of her while she was sleeping. So when she woke up, she was buried in stuffed animals. But we never could catch him, but he always played funny tricks on us. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I believe instead of a craft today, I'm going to go and set up for a fun experiment. We're going to make a rainbow. Wouldn't that be fun to make a rainbow? So I'm going to go get some supplies. All I need is some washable markers. Maybe you can try it too if you want it. All you need is some washable markers, the colors of the rainbow, and an absorbent paper towel, and 2 little dishes of water. And that's all you need for this experiment. So I'll be right back and we'll get going with our experiment and make our rainbow. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, I have all of my items necessary for our experiment. Are you guys ready to make a rainbow? Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, I have my water, a pitcher of water, and I have 2 little dishes. They can be cups or anything. And I'm going to put the water in there. Then I have my water-based markers, 1 for each color of the rainbow, and there's usually 6. Can you guys name the colors in the rainbow? Let's see, there's purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. What else? Did I hear somebody say red? Yes. There we go. We have those colors, and that's what we're going to use to make our rainbow. And I have my paper towel. That's what our rainbow is going to be. We're going to bend it, make a little rainbow. So I know most of you guys have seen rainbows. And when do we see rainbows? Usually when it rains. That's why they're called rainbows. And when it's sunny out. So what happens is the rainbow is caused by light, the sunlight going through the water molecules, and it bends a little bit and it results in a spectrum of light, and each light color it makes a different color, or wavelength of light produces a different color. So that's why we see a whole spectrum of colors of our rainbows. And then sometimes we see double rainbows, and that's really special. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to take our absorbent paper towel, and I use Bounty. I guess it doesn't matter as long as it's absorbent. We cut it, make a small, we don't want it too big because it will take forever for the colors to move. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, and then we'll cut that in half. So we have kind of a nice sized rainbow, nice sized rectangle. That's a rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to color each end of this paper towel with the different colors of the rainbow. So first we'll start with purple, and we'll do purple at this end, and then we'll do it at the other end, and make sure you have something underneath when you're drawing on the marker, using markers, because it might go through and mess up your table. So I used a little napkin. So that's that. So we'll make sure there's lots of nice color, because it's gonna have to travel. So we did purple. Now we're gonna use the next color. What is the next color? Blue. So we're gonna put it right next to the purple. There you go. I did it on that side. Now we'll do it on the other side. So we'll make a blue one there. Oops, I don't think I put enough on that side. There we go. Okay, so what's our next color going to be? Green, right? Okay, we'll use green. Speaking of green, would you rather swim in a pool of green Jello, or would you rather jump into a giant box of Skittles? That's a tough one, because I think it would be fun to swim in Jello. Kind of like Jello, but then I love Skittles, so I just eat the whole box of Skittles while I'm sitting in it. I don't know. I think that would be fun. I love Skittles. They always say, taste a rainbow. So that's kind of a leprechaun stuff they use for leprechaun traps, right? Because I think leprechauns like Skittles. Look, see there? This is what I have so far. And my rainbow at each end. So what color do I need now? I have two left. So we're going to use orange. There we go, we got an orange. So, does anybody know what a leprechaun's favorite cereal might be? If you said Lucky Charms, you are right. I like Lucky Charms too. Maybe I'm a leprechaun. I don't know. Short, I could be a leprechaun. I don't know. I don't have a pot of gold though. Okay, I have one more color, red. So, I'm going to make a big red, stripe on this end, and one on this end. And we have the beginnings of our rainbow. My pen is running out of ink. I hope I have enough to make a rainbow. We'll see, huh? Okay. So, like I said, this is a great, this science experiment is a great example of chromatography. And chromatography, that's just a big fancy word, isn't it? Well, chroma is a Greek word that means color. And this absorbent paper towel is going to be dipped in our water. I'm going to put water in there. And the water is going to travel up this absorbent paper towel. And that's an example of capillary action. I know that's a big word, and you'll probably learn about that when you're in like middle school or maybe 4th grade, 5th grade, I don't know. Yeah, the capillary action of the water in the towel, the water is going to grab the molecules of the colors, and it's going to take them and travel them up the paper towel, and they're going to meet in the middle, and we'll have a nice rainbow. So let's see if that theory works. So now this wouldn't work if you used permanent markers, because permanent markers aren't water-based. They have to be water-based markers for them to have the water travel up the paper towel. So here we go. We're going to put this each end and each side of the dish. And I think I'm going to change the angle of the camera so you guys can see this. So hold tight just 1 second. Okay, so we have a different camera angle, so hopefully you guys can see the rainbow form. Let's see, so excited to see if this rainbow experiment works. Okay, you see at each end we have the colors of the rainbow, and theoretically they're going to meet in the middle as the water carries the water molecules up to the center. So let's see if this happens. Let's dip it in there. Maybe put it together a little bit. There we go. It's starting already. Let's see. Do you see that? Right there. It's starting to move up, and it's going very, very quickly. You can see the water taking the molecules of the colors, and they're just traveling pretty quickly up this paper towel. It's looking really nice. Wow, look at that. It looks like they're gonna meet in the middle. How exciting. That is fun. So, while we wait for it to meet in the middle, how about, let's see, would you rather be a leprechaun or would you rather catch a leprechaun? That's a good question, huh? Because if you are a leprechaun, then you would have a pot of gold. And it'd be fun to play tricks on people, wouldn't it? But if you catch a leprechaun, that'd be kind of exciting too, because then he could tell you where his pot of gold is. So either way, it's kind of a win-win situation. So let's see. It looks like it's coming together really nicely. Look at that. Wow, this side it's a lot better than this side. I kind of ran out of red marker on this side, but it is almost meeting in the middle. What a nice experiment. So that was our rainbow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's neat. I love rainbows. They're so pretty. Oh boy. So I have a knock knock joke for you. So knock knock. Who's there? Irish. Irish who? I wish you a happy St. Patty's Day. Oh my. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. So it looks like this is working. It's almost there. Whoops. Would help if I have it in the water. Looks like the water is getting color too. Well, there you go. There's our rainbow. Isn't that nice? Very nice. I didn't give it a chance to meet in the middle, but I think you guys get the idea. That's kind of cool, huh? It's our rainbow. Very fun. Okay, so we are going to get ready and sing our goodbye song. Let me move the camera angle back. I'll be right with you. Okay, so are you ready to sing our goodbye song? We had a wonderful time making rainbows, and we sang some songs, and yeah, it was kind of fun telling silly jokes, right? So I thought instead of singing our usual goodbye song, because I can never remember it, I thought we'd sing the one I sing at the library at story times. And it's a goodbye song where we learn a little bit of sign language. And there's 4 signs. The first one is goodbye, and that one's simple. You just wave your hand goodbye. The second one is friends, and you put up your little fingers. These are your friends, and they're going to give each other hugs. So we give them hugs. That's friends. Okay? Now, the third sign is time, and a lot of people used to wear watches. Now we just use cell phones to tell time. But we point our finger to our wrist, where our wristwatch usually is, and we say time. That's time. Okay, and then the last sign is to say, and we touch our first finger to our chin, right below our lip, and we say, and point down and say to say. That's to say, like the words are coming out of your mouth, to say. Okay, so we have goodbye, and friends, and time, and to say. Okay, so we're going to sing, we'll sing it twice. Okay, we always sing things twice just so it sticks in your head. Okay, so here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Did you get that? Remember that? That was fun. Just like old times, right? Well, hopefully someday, one day, we'll get back to the library and sing it at the library. So let's go ahead and sing it again, okay? So goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting Frank Serra's Public Library and sharing St. Patrick's Day fun with Miss Ann. See you next time.